remembered. And so with that, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Any other members seek recognition? Seeing none, the question is now on the amendment offered by myself. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the amendment is agreed to. Do I go on to this? The question is now on the amendment in the nature of a substitute. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the amendment is agreed to. The question is now on favorably reporting H.R. 3490 as amended. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the bill.
Chairman?
Yes. Recorded vote is ordered as previously announced. Further proceedings on the question will be postponed. Our next item for consideration is H.R. 2409, the Guidance Clarity Act. The clerk will please designate the bill.
H.R. 2409, a bill to require a guidance clarity statement on certain agency guidance and for other purposes.
Without objection, the bill should be considered as read and open for amendment at any point. Without objection, so ordered. The chair recognizes himself to offer an amendment in the nature of a substitute. The clerk please designate the amendment.
An amendment in the nature of a substitute to H.R. 2409 is offered by Mr. Comer of Kentucky.
Without objection, the amendment is considered as read and the substitute is considered as original text for the purposes of further amendment. I now recognize myself for 5 minutes for a statement on the bill and amendment. The Guidance Clarity Act is an important reform that clarifies what agency regulatory guidance is and what it is not. Agency guidance plays a key role in the federal regulatory system. Often, it is unclear how federal statutes or regulations will be administered by a federal agency. Agency guidance is important to help small businesses and individual households understand how federal agencies will carry out the law and implement programs. These entities typically cannot afford high-priced attorneys to help them understand all the legal nuances that apply to them. So when an agency issues guidance to clarify an issue, that helps to avoid unnecessary expense. But, and this is a critical distinction, agency guidance is not the law itself. However, federal agencies sometimes use guidance documents to intimidate entities into compliance with agency views. Other times, they try to evade the Administrative Procedure Act's congressional review requirements for issuing binding rules by cleverly slipping what they intend to be rules into guidance documents. Agencies have even been known to threaten enforcement action based on mere guidance. Recognizing the problem, the first Trump administration's Justice Department issued a formal policy and adopted regulations to prevent its lawyers from bringing such enforcement actions based merely on guidance documents. Unfortunately, President Biden's Justice Department rescinded the policy and related regulations. So once again, the threat of abuse became a reality for Americans. H.R. 2409 solves this problem by requiring regulatory guidance documents to stipulate that they do not have the force and effect of law. With that simple addition, agencies will no longer be able to intimidate regulated parties, unfairly threaten enforcement actions, or impose rules disguised as agency guidance. But agencies will certainly still be free to issue guidance documents to help regulated entities understand how agencies intend to administer the law. I want to thank Reps. Jared Golden and Donald Davis for their bipartisan co-sponsorship, and I especially want to thank Representative Eric Burleson, the bill sponsor, for reintroducing the bill this Congress and working to ensure this bipartisan reform is enacted into law. I now recognize Ranking Member Conley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, H.R. 2409 would